It seems to be all quiet on the Doubt Marvel Studios and the power of Deadpool and Wolverine front because many of the outlets that were saying there's no chance at 1 billion have suddenly went quiet with this past weekend and what happened at the box office. I'd like to come in here and say, I told you so. I told you it was going to make $1 billion. And I was the only one on the podcast that said this is going to be the film that I think does it. I just didn't know how much over and how fast. I said by the end of its box office run, I think it's going to pass just north of $1 billion. But after 825 million in 10 days, or 11 if you count some early international territories, with at least 3 to 4 more weeks at the box office, everybody's staying quiet now, and they're not saying there's no more chance at $1 billion. And they were literally saying this after the first weekend also, but it's kind of baffling to me that many people were saying this and then predicting such a huge second weekend. Like, they didn't take their own advice as analysts and as websites and as people working for trades to go, hold up, even if it falls 50% or even 60, there's still a chance it hits it, but I don't know. Maybe there was some other incentive that they thought something was going to happen. Like, for example, front-loaded first weekend, we always bring up Batman v Superman. And then the second weekend, at the time, the biggest record drop of all time. I want to say it was like 76%, 77 or something. It just plummeted. But I don't see that this film, I don't think anybody could have said or seen that this film was going to do the same thing unless it was an absolute train wreck. And despite what IGN will tell you, it's not. But hey, here we are, right? So just looking at this film, what it's doing right now, the optics on it. I mean, there's a chance it hits $1 billion by the time this next weekend is over. If that's the case, this film might be ending up at 1.2, 1.3 billion when it's all said and done in its theatrical run. And I would not be surprised if Marvel Studios and Disney decide to keep it in there even longer to get as much as they can, which makes me think that they're probably going to. And honestly, as I said previously, trailers that keep spoiling stuff and one by one dropping cameos, I think are the key here. It's just enough to get those people that are like, oh, I don't know if I want to see it. Oh, is that Blade? Okay, might as well go see it. Trust me, there are those people. I know those people, okay? So I'm very interested to see where this ends up. Do you guys think now it's landing at like 1 billion or 1.1, 1.2? I'm saying 1.2. That's where I'm calling it. But hey, who knows? The sky's the limit, apparently, with this film.